So let's try and get the shoulders back and down. So gliding the shoulder blades down into those back pockets here, opening up across the chest. Now from here we're going to start with just some gentle neck tilt. So just bringing the ear down to the shoulders here, just nice and easy, nothing too strenuous, and then come in and lift. Good, so just putting a little bit of mobility into the neck. Good, now let's go for shake of the head. Good, you can slow this right down, go at your pace. You know, really this is just about taking guidance. So me as being your kind of online coach, taking guidance and taking from it what works for you. And then kind of put all of that together into like a neck roll. And if on your journey you find a little spot that feels a bit tight and uncomfortable, then just linger here for a bit and kind of deepen that stretch. Good. Nice and easy. Good, now come all the way back here to the center. And then we're just going to bring the hands out to the sides here, so you've got a little bit of a wider position with the arms. Again, keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then we're going to take the right arm up here. Now you're just going to gently bring the hand round to the side of the head here. And as you draw the head across, you're going to lift the left arm away here and just take a few twists through the arm. Now this is a gentle pull on the neck. Now the further over you can come with the hand, the better. And when I say pull, it's more like pressure that you're applying with the hand. So you're not pulling, it's pressure, and you're just twisting here. So kind of pulling the hand down and twisting. Good, and then just bringing the arm forwards and then back. Good. So taking your time with these, having a little twist. Again, pulling the hands down. So twisting through the arm, not through the wrist. And then again, just bringing the arm forwards and back. And again, you know, if you feel like a spot where you're like, oh yeah, that is good, then just hold it back. Good, so the movement is really just to get into some other deeper muscles into the back. Good, and then come all the way up here. Have a little roll around here, and then let's take the same to the other side. So what become that little caress of the head here, draw it across. Drawing the shoulder down here away from the ear, taking the arm out, and again just starting to pull and lengthen away here. Twisting through the arm. Now you're going to have different degrees of how you feel on each side. Depending on where the tension is, you may have the tension consistently across the upper back, but it may be just in on one side. And then again, let's draw in and away. Good. Nice and easy here, just pressing back and in. Good. And then again, drop the head down, hand down, come all the way back here. And again, just squeeze the chin into the chest and then shoulders down nice and wide through the arms here. Good, relax it down. Now from here, we're going to come round into a tabletop position here, onto the hands and the knees. And we're going to take a stretch called thread the needle. So this is fantastic for really opening up into the shoulders. So hold the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to first of all lift the right arm up here, open out into the chest, look up at the fingers. And then you're going to bring the hand down. Now you want the back of the hand to make contact with the mat. And as you slide through, the whole of the arm to stay in contact with the mat. Now you need to bend into your left elbow here to bring the shoulder down towards the mat. Rest your head down. Now if your shoulder doesn't come all the way down, don't worry, but you're just going to linger here. Good, and then we're going to lift out all the way up. Look up at those fingers, and again we come through. Slide it through, and we're going to hold here for a few seconds. Good, come all the way up. Open out into the chest. Good, last one here, come all the way through and hold it in. So you can really feel that stretch into the shoulder as you come through here. Good, and then into the lats, the upper back, lift up and just bring the arm all the way back here. And if you want to just sit yourself back into child's pose, just for a stretch here. And whilst you're here, try pressurising one hand at a time into the mat. So start with the right, pressurise your right hand in, keep the arm lengthened and look under your left shoulder, and then change to the other side. And you get this nice stretch into the shoulder and the upper back. Good, now here we come forwards and of course we work onto the other side. So hold the tabletop. This time we lift the left arm all the way up. Look up at the fingers. Take a breath in here and then on your exhale you're going to slide through again. Remember to bend into the right elbow and keep the back of the hand down. We come through here, rest the head down. Good, and again then we lift all the way up and out here. Look up at those fingers. And again we slide through. Oh, nice. Resting the head down, relaxing as much as you can into these stretches. And this kind of exercise suits people more than others, but it is great for releasing tension in the shoulders. Good, here we come down again. Last one here, hold it here. You want to hold kind of about 10 seconds here for each one. You can hold for longer if you wish. All the way out here. And bring the arm all the way around. Sit back, child's pose again. Take that release, stretch. Again, have a little press of the hands here. Open up into the upper back and shoulders. Now, the last stretch I'm going to show you kind of cracked, for me, the mystery between my shoulder discomfort, if you like. So, real pain in the scapula and the shoulder blade of my right shoulder for many years. And I realised one day that a lot of it was to do with tightness in the pectorals here, so the muscles that sit at the front of the chest. And I think these can get really tight without us realising, and obviously as they become tight, they roll the shoulders forwards and can really create tension into the shoulders. So I'm going to show you a lovely stretch here. Well, I say lovely, it depends on how tight you are in the chest to how lovely it will be. So bring the head down. If you wish, you can put a cushion here, which I would recommend, but I'm just going to, for ease, just bring my head down. Now bend the knees, heels in line with the bottom here. Bring the left hand on top of the right. And then from here, we're going to roll this arm up and open, softly bend into the elbow, and then just allow the arm to fall open here. Good, and then come all the way back and graze the bottom hand, and again lift. So as I said, how this feels for you is going to depend on whether you are tight in these pecs or not. But this for me is a real deep stretch, and I can't get my hand down to the floor, and rarely can. I get very tight in my pecs. Good, all the way up here. Raise the hand, and then we open here. Good. We're going to hold it open now. Now, you can let the head really roll back here. Just make sure the knees stay down. And use your breath. So take a breath in. And then on the exhale, try to let this arm fall open a bit deeper. I can really feel the backs of my hands, my knuckles are now down on the floor. My arm isn't all the way down, but my knuckles are down, and they were nowhere near before. Good, and then lift all the way up here and release. Good. Now, of course, roll over onto the other side so we can do the same. I will twist round, set yourself up in the same way. So you've got these knees stacked. Come all the way through here, rest the head down, knees and ankles stacked, bending the knees here. And then this time, we take the top arm back, roll it open, allow that chest to open, but keep the knees down, allow the head to roll back. Good, hold it here. And again, release. All the way back, nice and slow. If you do find these quite relaxing, just enjoy it, just enjoy the stretch. You know, and you can just ease up with the arm. If it's really too uncomfortable, you can just ease up. Good, come all the way back, and then on this last one here, we're gonna hold this arm open for a little longer here. So hold it open here, and again, close your eyes and focus on the breath. See if you can get that chest open a little deeper. Knuckles way off on this side. Good, well done. And then we're going to lift all the way up here and release. Good, well done. And then there's one more chest stretch I'm going to show you, which is a really intense stretch in the chest. Puts a bit of pressure on the wrists as well, but you're not up here for too long. But this gives me a huge amount of release, particularly in the shoulders. So you bring your hands just behind you here, your feet flat to the floor, and you're going to be coming up into a tabletop position, but you're not focusing on lifting your tummy up, it's your chest. So here, we're going to come up, and then once you're up, you might need to mess around with your arm position here. You're going to roll your shoulders down and back, lift your chin out of the way, and there you have an incredibly strong chest stretch. Now obviously it's a huge loading on the wrists. For some people this is just too uncomfortable, but for me this is an incredible stretch for my very tight pecs and shoulders. Good, and again you're only holding for about 10 to 15 seconds with this one. And then release, give those wrists a shake if you gave that one a go. Have a little roll through the neck here. And we're done. I hope you feel a little bit more limber and loose in the shoulders and the chest and the neck. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a lovely day. The sun is shining, it certainly is here in Cheshire, and I will see you all very soon. Take it easy.